Hey everybody, welcome back to our channel. I'm Steve, the resident herbivore of Two Hungry Herbivores. I saw a video recently where someone was making vegan Cheez-its, and they got the recipe from Eat Pigs Not Pigs. So I wanted to try it out, not personally just for me, but also for my kids, because I know my kids love those cheesy kind of snacks. So let's get started and let's see if we can make something good. So I pre-measured these ingredients down here. I wanted to show you a couple of the ingredients that we used first. We got the Daiya cheese, cheddar cheese shreds. Use these on a regular basis. Earth Balance. Also use this on a regular basis. So good. The Follow Your Heart dairy-free Parmesan. And last but not least, our personal favorite, nutritional yeast flakes. This is from the brand Now. Definitely make sure to check out the link below for the nutritional yeast flakes. This is such a good size, and for the value, it's totally worth it. All right, so first things first, I'm gonna take the two cheeses, and I'm gonna put those into the blender and process them for about 30 seconds. Of the cheddar cheese, Daiya. And I have 2 ounces of the vegan Parmesan. Follow Your Heart. All right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this pulsed cheese, vegan cheese. I'm going to put it in a bowl. All right, so now what I'm going to do is start adding the spices. I have them all pre-measured out here, as I said before. So we're going to start with a tablespoon of nooch, best ingredient, in my opinion. Teaspoon of salt. Teaspoon of garlic powder. Half a teaspoon smoked paprika. And a 1/4 teaspoon of turmeric for color and for overall health. I'm going to be adding 4 tablespoons of Earth Balance. You're going to add your butter. Okay, so I've been stirring this for about a minute now, and I'm telling you, this smells just like a Cheez-it. I'm so excited to try this. I cannot wait. So this is the kind of consistency we're working with right now. You can still actually see a little bit of the cheese, and we're going to keep adding some more ingredients to it. All right, so the next step, what I'm gonna do is add a cup of flour and 2 tablespoons of water. Should be ice cold. She says 2 to 4, but I ended up going with 2. I'd rather start with less and add more if needed. And then I actually need to start using my hand, so I left my wedding ring on. I'm gonna take it off, sorry Kate. As you can see, there's a ball that's kind of starting to form in the center here. It's still a little bit dry, so I probably will add a little bit more water just to solidify it a little more. All right, so it looks to be that 4 tablespoons is the magic number with the cheeses I used. You can see that it's kind of created a little more of a ball form, but it's still somewhat crumbly, which is what you want. All right, so at this stage in the game, I've got my form here. I'm gonna separate it into 2 balls, and then I'm going to pat it down and put it in the refrigerator for about 45 minutes in some plastic wrap. So it's been 45 minutes. I just took these out of the fridge, and now I'm gonna roll them out about 1/8 of an inch thick, and we'll go from there. All right, so next step, I'm gonna cut these into 1 by 1 inch squares. I'm gonna be pretty loose with it here. And then also to get that Cheez-it effect, if you want to, you can take a toothpick and just poke a hole in the center. All right, so I'm done. I have these on the baking trays. Just look at these already. Tell me that doesn't look like a Cheez-it. It's ridiculous. So the baking is a 2-part process. For now, we're just gonna bake at 350 degrees for 15 minutes. So I'm gonna throw these in right now and I'll come back. All right, so it's been 15 minutes. What I'm gonna do now is lower the oven temperature to 275, and then I'm gonna bake it until the edges are nicely golden brown. All right, so I just took these out. I left them in for a little bit longer. I'd say probably 20, 25 minutes. I think the recipe called for 15 minutes. It's really all dependent upon how thick you make them and also what kind of cheeses, vegan cheeses you're using. But I mean, honestly guys, look at this. That is so awesome. And as far as flavor goes, the smell is almost kind of like the cheddar biscuits. It's really, really good. There's a lot of flavor in there. If you haven't had the chance to check out Eat Figs, Not Pigs, check out her stuff. She makes some really, really good recipes, this obviously being one of them. So we have a link below where you can check out her stuff, and we also have a link for all the ingredients that we've used here today. Thanks for tuning in today. If you liked the video, please hit that like button and make sure to subscribe where we come out with videos weekly. Thanks guys.